Hello and welcome to my vlog. Today we'll be looking at my 2013 Triumph Daytona 6.5. Now I started on 2014 Ninja 300. Then I upgraded to this just about a month ago. Very happy with my purchase. Spent about $9,000, just above $9,000 on it. Only done 3,000 kilometers, roughly about that. And I've already put on about 2,000 kilometers and I absolutely love it. I was pretty lucky to find such a good deal on a Triumph. Although it's a 2013 model, it's still exactly the same as all the newer models, so I'm fairly sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but because they don't sell them anymore, they're getting a lot harder to find, and they're not producing a new 765, which is a real shame because that would have been awesome. But yeah, I was pretty lucky to pick this one up with such low kilometers. Now I've done a couple of modifications so far. I've only had it a month, so I'm just getting into it, but I've done my tank pad, which is a must because I don't want to scratch it, and then I've installed this fender eliminator. Absolute pain in the ass. Took me about 2 hours to put this on. Thought it would be a lot easier, but nah, absolute pain. And then the other modifications that I'll be doing are a quick shifter, because it's not the 6.5R, so it doesn't come with a quick shifter. And then I'll probably get a new exhaust. I'm still deciding on what to get. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. I was thinking of getting either the SC Project or the Works exhaust, but I don't know whether it will affect the bike or not. Just let me know. I'd also like to get some heated grips for winter because it does get cold and it would be very useful. And I reckon that's about it. I'm still getting used to the bike, but so far absolutely amazing. Massive upgrade from the 300 that I was on. So much power. Like, it's crazy amounts of power. For a 6.75 it pulls hard, like very hard. I've ridden a Kawasaki Ninja 636 and I've compared it to this, and look, they're similar in power, but you can definitely tell the difference at the lower RPMs. There's a lot more torque, which means the Daytona gets off the line a lot quicker. So much fun. And I absolutely love the sound of this thing. Like, nothing beats it. Such a unique sound, that triple exhaust. So nice. Beautiful bike. Now, one thing I have noticed about this bike is that when it's summer and it gets quite warm, this bike radiates a lot of heat. Like, it burns my knees. It is very hot. That is the one thing that I do not like, but I guess that's probably standard with most bikes. But when the fan kicks in to cool the bike down, it just shoots out hot air, and it is really hot. Now the question is, can you start on a Triumph Daytona 6.5? Look, you could probably start on a liter bike, but honestly I wouldn't recommend it. 300 or 250, I started on a 300 and I found that was perfect size to start on. Like, you can't really go wrong. Like, if you screw up, there's not enough power really. It's still pretty quick at 300, But if you get something wrong with this bike, you're gone. Like, it's no coming back from that. Like, there's a lot of power here, and for a beginner I would not recommend. You definitely can. Like, if you had experience before, then sure. But if you're a brand new rider, I would not start on this bike. It is also very aggressive compared to most bikes. Probably one of the most aggressive. The R6 and the Triumph Daytona, they're one of the most aggressive bikes. Like, when I tried the Ninja 636, it's a lot more upright compared to this. But yeah, I reckon it's a perfect second bike, that's for sure. If you want to risk it, go for it. But as I said, there's a lot of power. Got to be very careful with these things. Now I'm gonna give it a quick start up so you can see what it hears like just with the stock exhaust. And when I get my new exhaust, I'll do another video. Now, one thing I do like is the fuel gauge. Now, most sports bikes don't come with one, but the Daytona does, and it's very useful. Absolute beauty. Very happy with that. And I just love the dash. I love the front. Bit old school, but look, I think it's really nice. So this is like my dream bike, so nothing's wrong with it, honestly. Though another thing to add to the bad list, is that when it's bright, it's very hard to see the dash. So if you get close, it's easy. When it's dark, it's fine. But any reflection, very difficult to see. Daytona, you always gotta pull in the clutch to turn it on, even when it's in neutral. Which kinda sucks, but oh well. Cold starts are a lot louder though. Real quick rev. Pretty loud for a stock exhaust, I must say. That's one thing that I don't need to upgrade, but I'd love to. But it's very loud for a stock exhaust. It's one thing I realized when I first rode it. I was pretty shocked actually at how loud it is. But look, I'm not complaining. I love the sound of it. And it looks very nice. Stock exhaust does look very clean, but upgrading would take off a lot of weight, which means more speed. And that is my Triumph Daytona. I hope you enjoyed my first actual video, and there are plenty more to come. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.